Hey guys, it's Rob and I just watched episode 1 of the CW Elseworld crossover, so let's talk about it. If you guys enjoyed this review for the Elseworlds crossover episode 1, leave a thumbs up on the video, it helps to reach more people, and if you want tomorrow's review for episode 2 of Elseworld, subscribe to Robo. Alright, so episode 1 of Elseworld kicks off with The Flash, and this episode opens up in an amazing way. Now, we already saw Jay Garrick in the Flash costume fighting the main baddie of the Elseworld crossover, which, quick side note, if you didn't know, this actor who plays Jay Garrick, and Barry's father in the Flash show for the CW, also played the old Flash back in 1990, which this scene where it takes place. The Elseworld crossover and moves on to another scene, onto Oliver's scene, and he finds himself in a very unfamiliar place. He switched places with Barry and keeps his memory of his real life, and this was hilarious, and I love this. The reactions from Stephen Amell that he pulled off in these scenes were priceless. The same goes for Barry. Which brings me to my second point, and this is Barry. Now, Barry and Oliver are practically light and dark. Same goes for the TV shows. The Flash is a very light show, the Arrow is a very dark show, and this episode plays on it. Barry is thinking that all of these things that he can do now that Oliver can do when he was still back in his universe, he thinks it is awesome. He's almost like a grown child in a man's body, kind of like Shazam actually. Which brings up some conflict in the episode, how Oliver explains how he actually channels his anger and all the bad things that has happened in his past, is that he channels it into the Arrow in his actions when he is the Arrow. And Barry is basically the opposite. He channels, or runs towards, as he explains it, towards his wife, his friends, the things that he enjoys, being happy. That's how he explains how he controls his powers and what makes him faster. Now, when we finally get to Kara's Earth to get help for her, and eventually Superman, the episode plays Save Me by Remy Zero, which is the opening to Smallville, and they even use the Kent farm. This was perfect. It brings back so many memories from Smallville. Just the scenes in Smallville, they were so great. And also the Lois Lane actor, while I didn't totally love the actor, she did a decent job in my opinion. It wasn't overly great, it wasn't really bad, it was really meh in my opinion. The big bad of this episode is Amazo, and I think he served his purpose good. He was there to gather everyone in one spot. Superman, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, all the heroes into one spot so they continue on with this Elseworlds crossover. I do think he was defeated a little bit too quick. Now that is because, of course, this is a TV show and the budget isn't that big. It's not like something on HBO or a movie. They don't have that much money to put into all the CGI, so a quick fight with Amazo is not really too surprising to me, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more. Overall, this episode of the crossovers Elseworlds was fantastic, and I can't wait for the next episode, because the next episode is going to have Batwoman. But that's just my opinion. Tell me yours in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the Elseworlds crossover episode 1 of The Flash or not? And for the episode 2 of Elseworlds, subscribe to Robo and I'll see you guys in the next video.